Fun. I didn't leave that there. Can you see that? See, it's not even on fucking screen, is it? They look nice and clean. Our Americans put ketchup on chips. You can't beat that. Chips. I went on the app and I got 20 yen off. Was you asking about this yesterday? I don't think I've ever had a float. The carbonation. That could be America. Carbonation. I was hoping my friend had taken out an air conditioner so I could get some money. Yeah. Carbonated yogurt. You know what I've started doing? Getting yogurt and then tilt it to one side in the fridge, and then the water comes out to the top, and then pour the water out, and then you've got like a really thick yogurt then. How do you carbonate yogurt? Is it a product? the chips today were really nice and well cooked. Maybe I'm sure when I was a kid, I'm not even sure it was orange, but the ketchup used to be a lot better. Maybe there was real tomatoes used when I was a kid. This is what you get now. See that? Coca-Cola drink bar, 99 yen. So you can get Calpis, orange juice, which is pretty fucking good, that 99 yen. You get the orange juice as well. This is what my friend Manny likes. You like that as well, Dash? The old, what is it? Fucking melon soda or something. I don't know if I've said this before. So this, what was it? Why would you be angry? Okay, try to. This situation is so rare. It's fucking. You've never probably heard of it before. So let's just say you look after your brother for 8 years. You charge him like about an average of $5 a week for his rent. He pays he puts nothing into the house. He got some tiles once, that was it in 8 years. He got tiles and he got his mate to lay the tiles. One thing in 8 years. So you sell the house, you go travelling, you come back after a few years, something's happened, you've got no money. But your brother, it's worth $600,000 in American money. This is in 1990. It was in 1993. This is 1993. His house is worth $600,000 30 years ago. He's got a company that's probably worth millions. He's got a salary of like £200,000, something like that. And he won't let me stay in his big house with his wife. No kids. And he puts you up in his mate's a drug dealer, a fucking heroin addict, and he's got an empty council house. You can stay there. So I said, okay. So I've got from the dole, I get £22 a week. That's it, 22 quid. I've got no job. I walk round with the fucking, I buy a few tools and some wire, and I try to get some job putting telephone extensions in. So I walk round door to door. No, it's a true story, so after a few weeks of being there, I can't remember exactly how long I was there, but my brother, who I just mentioned, who's got a $600,000 house, over £1 million business, and a very good salary, asked me to pay, because I've been staying at this fucking empty house with a sofa in it. That's all that's in the house. I've been staying at his drug dealer friend's house. The drug dealer or the heroin addict owes my brother £50. My brother asks me to pay the £50 that his heroin addict friend owes him because I've been staying at the heroin addict's empty council house. Yeah, this is Sheffield. So this is me that charged him on average, I don't know, $5 or £5 a week for 8 years. So he asked me to pay 50 quid. His fucking drug dealer's mates fucking debt. How angry would you be? I think I should have got orange. Yeah, but there were many good, that's a problem, Pen. There was many good deeds. But my question is, how angry would you be? Can you, it's difficult for people to contemplate. Just like paying fucking £5 or $5 a week rent for 8 years so you can save up a massive deposit and buy a big fucking house. And the idiot I was, I couldn't even realise how he'd managed to fucking buy this house, which is one of the nicest parts in northern Sheffield. I couldn't fucking figure it out. That's how fucking dumb I am. And he seems to think out of his millions he's giving me he's giving me about fucking 5 grand, 6 grand. He thinks he's paid me back. He gave my sister my brothers gave my sister like £500,000 about, and she was just a fucking whore. But my point is, I helped these two cunts, my brothers, when they were both in fucking shit street. I put them on the fucking right road. In fact, my brother was in Borstal and they wouldn't let him out of Borstal in my sister's care because she got a fucking felon for a fucking husband. Not really, but I do know a few, but I don't really deal with them. So. It's not a good idea to say that you've got friends for Yakuza if you're in Japan. It's very, very bad. In fact, sometimes the police ask you that. So I did a piss take video of Ryan Boundless the other day, and someone didn't like it. What? Yeah, I don't know too much about it, Ben, but I guess they're gradually reducing. But I think they've still got a lot of money. Yeah, there was this black guy that looked like Ryan Boundless with his teeth, and I said, "Oh, this is rap karaoke or something," and someone said they're gonna get me. Do you think he'll send his wife? Do you mean he'll take his wife back to? Well, I doubt it. Not many people are getting into the country at the moment, are they? Or do you mean the greatest country in the world? All over America in classrooms, and they're saying this is the greatest country in the world, and a lot of kids in the class are saying, "So why am I fucking starving?" Yeah, well, especially Google, Facebook, Twitter, people like that. You can't say anything. But I saw a clip. I saw a clip of his video, and he was talking to his girlfriend, a new one, a special girlfriend, and she said she rated him 4 out of 10 on his looks. I think she must have been pissed, as in drunk. Yeah, I think if he could get his teeth sorted out, couldn't he? Imagine if he sorted his teeth out. Couldn't afford it in America, but maybe he could afford it in a different country. If he sorted his teeth out, I think that'd make him a 5. I wonder if he's ditched the old girlfriend, or is he just going through these girlfriends when they realise what an arse he is, and they just say, "Fuck off, Ryan." Oh, he's just going to try and reload that one. So Ryan's getting $500 from. He's getting $500 from Patreon and 14 cents from Spotify. I've used it once. I did an interview with 3 young Australian guys. So it's still on the computer, but I don't know if it's worth using for any sort of reason. No, I fucking hate Reddit. They're right fucking. It's the worst fucking system in the world. Where if you, let's just say, if you go onto let's just take a YouTube for example. Someone that I discovered recently, a girl called Sigrid and a girl called Aurora from Norway, and they're fantastic. They're just a breath of fresh air, as someone said. And I want to comment. And that's just, sometimes I want to reply to comments, sometimes I want to make my own comments. But then you make a comment, and then you watch another video, and then you make another. And Reddit says, no, you can't come, you're too busy, come back in 5 minutes. So you try again, come back in 9 minutes. Come back tomorrow, you're fucking about with the system. That's the worst fucking system I've ever seen in my fucking life. You want to participate in fucking comments or fucking back and forth or whatever, and not necessarily negative, you just want to make a comment on something. It's the biggest load of fucking balls I've ever seen. What do you mean, come on? I have been personally attacked by Redditors in Japan. I've just told you what my problem with them was. That you can't make fucking, you've got to wait fucking 10 minutes to make another comment. Who wants to wait about fucking 10 minutes to make a second comment? I spent fucking 20 minutes writing out a fucking story, so it wasn't clear how to go ahead with this story, how to go ahead with posting. It wasn't fucking clear. So the bastards fucking deleted it. Half a fucking hour I spent fucking writing that bastard note. The fucking cunts. Yes, I've seen Japan Circle Jerk. What a bunch of fucking wankers they are. No, but they censor, because they censor, but they censor over fucking nothing. Wait, well, I deleted my thing on Reddit anyway, so. But if you got to ask me anything, but you've got to, people have got to know you in the first place. And when the cunts won't tick up your fucking story in the first place, you're getting nowhere. Reddit is gonna fucking die. So is Twitter, because they're run by cunts. Or they are run. You just look at the top. What's that? What's his name? He promises to give fucking 3 billion to fucking something, and then he's talking about giving money to another cause. He's a billionaire. He fucking put up $3 million fucking dollars. What the fuck is that? Tokyo True. Maybe I should pretend to be Victor or a victim. Yeah, but how much is Reddit Gold? Ginger Ale, Calpis, Minute Maid. On this 99 cents, see that? There's a 99 yen, should I say, and there's a thingy there, Minute Maid. So I think I might ask if she can fit under the table. Check my phone. Which part of my phone? I don't know what. Maybe even in Tokyo, maybe you can get somewhere to live for $600. Maybe even cheaper. What did you want me to check about my phone, Dash? Hang on, I'm just going to take a dump. I won't be back soon. back, took a dump. A shark fin processing plant. Wow. You've been mixing up with the Chinese again. Okay, yeah, I just checked Yahoo. I just checked Yahoo. There was nothing there yet. It's been slow recently, PayPal. It's the fucking, what you call it? It's the old COVID-19 excuse. Yeah, I was thinking that I used to go to this McDonald's but I wasn't going to steal them. But I did think of making a video, setting up my camera, taking his cameras, and then watching the reaction when he came out of the toilet to see that his cameras weren't there. He's a tick. He's a tick. No. Yeah, it looks like they might have some very bad ulterior motives as well. They don't like what England's done. Thanks, Jason. That's come through, pal. Thank you very much. Use that to pay medical bills tomorrow. Yeah, but you got to look at what they've been doing to the Muslims in there, and I've been reading more of it recently. They're doing some fucking really horrible shit to the people over there. It reminds me of fucking England in Africa. It will, mate. Thanks a lot, pal. I really needed that. I was thinking of asking the daughter, so I'm thinking of talking to the daughter, and that's been on my mind recently, paying for education, but it could be like 200, about 200,000 yen. But she was talking about if she did well in Australia, that they might give her like a grant, so that could come down. I know you said the other day that it's not very nice, is it? It must be worrying as well. Well, that might be true, but what they're doing is actually not very nice. Yeah, so tomorrow I've got a sonogram and an air breathing, check out my lung capacity. They speak Turkish. Yeah, well, it's like sometimes when people are led to believe things what they've read in the newspapers, and then when someone can put them straight, that's always good. Yeah, there's lots of 11. They get their iPhone out or their phone, and they set it up, and they have a little box, and they just put it over the box, and it pays. Yeah. No, but that contact, there are so many ways to pay. So if you're Turkic, is that like the, or maybe we said this before, is that like the Kurds in between Iraq, Iran, all that area? You're a lucky, it's as big as a house. I did that one. This woman, she had some things outside the house, and she also had like those old money collecting things where you put 100 yen, 10 yen, 5 yen, 500 yen. Anyway, so I said all these, they'd been outside, so they were watering the cans. And I said, but there's some big coinage here. And he said, no, it's okay, you can take it. There, there was 28,000 yens worth of coins, and there's some I just cleaned them with vinegar, some I just took to the bank. But the woman gave me 28,000 yen plus air conditioners. Yeah, but when you collect the 1 yens and the 5 yens and you put them all together, there's not usually. But what I've been doing recently, when I've been finding coins here and there, I just take them over to the bank, and I put there's a little slot you can put the coins into, and then just put them in your bank account. Yeah, there were loads of 500 yen coins, loads of 100 yen coins, 50 yen. Two Scotsmen. The other week someone said this. I think the other week someone said the same thing, and it was two Jews. This waitress is cute. So I get up the other morning. I don't know what's going on the night. Someone had placed a bento in the back of my bike, and so I opened it and I thought I had a bit of chicken and some rice. And last night, the day after, I saw the nutter homeless guy in my city, and so I went back and got it from the fridge, and then I warmed it up in Valor, and then I took it to him, and this time he was very happy to get it. Yeah, these restaurants again, quite. Yeah, I'm just hoping that all virus is staying in Tokyo. Some egg thing and a croquet, rice. But because unless you're working for a big company, the pension system is not very good. It's as simple as that. And I went to see him today actually. Someone had given him like fucking 6 fridges. He asked me if I wanted them. I thought, fucking no way. And so now he's got to break up all these fridges. Yeah, if you're looking, I've been watching this channel, and it's quite amazing actually. And a lot of them, it's a good show. There are some losers, but there are also a lot of people that are fucking still working. They just can't afford to pay fucking rent because all the cunts in the houses, they're just greedy fucking bastards. And you can't. There was one guy, he was like 60, he got divorced, and they were he was for a room and a bed. They were charging him fucking $1,500 a month. So you still got that nationality then? Yeah, well, that's the thing what they said about the Japanese, isn't it? The working poor. But like I said yesterday, the house has got a new owner, but I think it'll be the daughter. But if there's no way I'm going to move out of there. So I better fucking stop. Make sure I clean the fucking door handle before I go into the house. I got a threatening letter from the solicitors this morning, a different type of solicitors, and they said this letter. I'll make a video of it later. He said in the window on the envelope, martial artists. So they're trying to scare me that not only are they solicitors, they are also martial artists. Oh yeah, that's in Australia, yeah. Well, if those what they need to do, if those places are empty, they should charge them the rent and the rates. They should charge them the rates that it costs, whether they're living in it or not. Yeah, I have a satellite office in my place. I've had lots of ideas for the place. I'm just too fucking lazy. Oh, I wonder if I should go and nick some soup. These. Oh, you mean the office in the? Yeah, it's in Tokyo. Yeah. But it's funny. My wife is in charge of this section at Docomo. Penn State. It's fucking packed. Well, it's Friday, maybe that's why it's busy. Just shove the chair in. Yeah. New York is a great place, but not at the fucking moment. I think New York is one of the best places that I've ever been to. Without a doubt, it's just fucking so exciting. Bagel, or El Bag. I think bagel is definitely fucking overrated, without a doubt. Yeah, I wonder what I wonder what the cheapest one-bedroom apartment is in New York. Yeah, well, when I worked in Tokyo and lived in Tokyo, there was this kid who worked with his little short horse, and his dad worked for a bank, and I think the rent on his dad's place was like 12 million yen a year, or maybe 13, maybe 12 million yen a year. I stayed with a friend in Hong Kong and I fucked up his internet in 1994, I think, 1995. He's never forgiven me. I'm just looking at this guy opposite me now. He's having an egg on a burger. It looks really fucking good. I used to have that all the time. Yeah. They used to have a set, and it was a burger with an egg on top and 2 little potatoes, 400 yen. Fucking really cheap and really good value. Yeah, and it's also, there's no cunts trying to sue you. So thanks for that money, Dash. I'll promise the lady at the hospital tomorrow morning I'll pay on Monday. I think I should get it for Monday. I'm a tomato. Santa-san. Mitsukatta. I think, let's just say, like, they'd want to sue you for no fucking reason, then you'd have to start spending that money to defend yourself against this fucking cunt. Yeah, but the doctor said last week the sonogram would be 5,000, so that's all right. I think I've heard of that Reuben sandwich. Is that the one with all the fucking beef slices of beef on it? Is it pastrami? I've seen that. It looks fucking fantastic. So if I ever went to New York again, that's one thing I would like. Well, maybe I could fucking do it here though. Why not do it here? But you'd look at that. Oh, there's a term for it, is there? Yeah, maybe. Like I said, the only thing is, it wouldn't be cheap to buy the ingredients, like the meat. But I think I saw something those